had to get an update, I guess, going to keep broadcasting going. So yeah, we're live. Got my dog with me. So I got Cod Crank here to level 30, which gives me flying. I'm trying to remember, I got a couple defensive abilities since I saw you last, and one offensive ability, which is pretty cool. Let's see, the defensive abilities, we have Touch of Karma, absorbs all damage taken for 10 seconds, up to 50% of your maximum health. So for me, that's just a little bit over 1500, so 1552. Damage. And reduces 70% of that amount, redirects 70% of that amount to the enemy as nature damage over 6 seconds. So, 1552, 70% of that would be like 1500-ish, back to the target for, yeah, that's about right, 45, yeah, something like that, to the target as damage over 6 seconds, so, math hard, let's see, about 600 a tick, just a little bit less than 600 a tick, pretty good. Is that right? No, that's not right. 300 a tick, just a little bit less than 300 a tick. Anyway, so that's kind of a cool, kind of a defensive, kind of an offensive. You want to use that, so when you're leveling, let's say that you've got a bunch of guys on you, and you're taking a bunch of damage, you can hit Touch of Karma, and, you know, it'll take out your primary target, pretty much. You can use that as a raid ability, dungeon ability. You know, there's going to be lots of damage coming out. You hit this, your boss does all that blast damage. 50% of your health worth of damage can come out at you. It's going to absorb all of that up to that amount. So let's say that for me, I take 2,000 damage, right? 1,500 of that will be absorbed. 500 of that will be dished out to me, which is kind of nice. And then that 1,500, 70% of that goes back to the target. So I'm assuming that gets buffed over time. No, it doesn't. Okay. Interesting. So anyway, that's Touch of Karma. Pretty great ability. I got Fortifying Brew, which turns your skin into stone, increasing your current and maximum health, and reducing damage taken by 15%. So it increases everything by 15%, reduces damage by 15%, lasts for 15 seconds. And this does get buffed right here. So cooldown time reduced by 4 minutes. Right now it's a 7-minute cooldown. After level 48, it's going to be a 3-minute cooldown. So 7 minutes kind of ridiculous. You know, they just did that just to give us. I don't know why they did that. Make it a 4-minute cooldown and make this 1 minute reduce. Like, I mean, 7 minutes, dumb. Anyway, maybe they just assume while leveling every 7 minutes, you're not likely to get massive damage every 7 minutes. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is an amazing ability called Storm, Earth, and Fire, split into 3 elemental spirits. So that doesn't mean that there's 3 copies of me. That means I split into 3 separate spirits. So there's 3 of me for 15 seconds. Each spirit dealing 45% of the normal damage and healing. So if you think about that, that's an increase of 35% damage, I guess. Or yeah, 30% damage overall. Something like that. See, 35% damage increase, right? So normally I would be, let's say I'd be doing 100 damage. I would be, or 100, let's say I'm doing 100 DPS. Well, when I use this ability, I'm now doing 130 DPS, basically. 135. Alright, you directly control the Storm Spirit, while Earth and Fire Spirits mimic your attacks on the enemy target, which is why, so like, your damage is being reduced per person down to 45% of your normal damage, but there's 3 of you, right? And every time you do something, the Earth and Fire Spirits do the same thing you do. While active, casting Storm, Earth, and Fire again will cause the spirits to fixate on your target. Basically just saying, hey, quit going after everything else. Attack my target. Which is kind of nice. Which is what they should do normally anyway, right? But you can kind of mess around with that and have it kind of do whatever else. I think I also got Flying Serpent Kick since the last time I saw you, within the last 10 levels. And I think that's it. Flying Serpent Kick is just you soar forward, wow, through the air at high speed for 1.5 seconds. If used again, you will land, dealing damage to enemies, all the enemies within 8 yards, and reducing their movement speed. So it's kind of like a, like a stomp, like an AoE stomp, snare kind of thing. Or you can just let it go and get a little bit further. I like to use it to get to things quickly. Every once in a while I get the opportunity to do this stomp. Let's see if we can do it here. This guy. Okay, so I hit it again early. And he did like a little bit of a stomp thing. Yeah. So with flying, I got slow flying. Ooh, my I was gonna say my dynamic cam is not. It's not activating. There it goes. That is a horde character. Okay, well we'll do the rest of these quests right here. I don't know, I've got quite a lot of time. I got about 3 hours to play. I don't know that I'll do all of that with you on camera, but yeah. We'll see what we can get done in 3 hours. Should be able to get quite a lot done actually. I honestly don't know that I'll play that long, but I have about that long to play. Got myself a refreshing beverage to consume. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah. I really hope the microphone's working. I should probably check that. See if I can hear myself. Uh-oh. See if I can hear myself. Oh, I can. Great. Cool. Alright. I don't know if you heard me in the in there or not, but yeah. Okay, it's just a little bit of a lag, which is fine, but it's expected. Alright, let's grab all these guys. Do some damage. I should be targeting different targets. The way that that ability works, you want to Tiger Palm a different person every time you cast Spinning Crane Kick, because it increases the damage of it per unique character that you've hit with Tiger Palm. So Tiger Palm does enough damage by itself to... Where's my snare ability? Do I have one? Not yet. No, I don't. Hey, come here. Cool. There we go. I don't even know what I'm killing those guys for, but they've got circles under their feet and they get dead. It means they're useful for something. Anyway, we've moved from the Jade Forest. We did a lot over here. Unlocked everything, I think, except for the Horde section up here. Now we're in the Valley of the Four Winds. This is where I think it's right around here. You get your farm. I don't know. Again, this is one of my critiques about Blizzard and their expansions. I don't want to sound negative, because I absolutely love their games. I just wish that they would take certain systems, and bring them forward into the game. You know, like Warlords of Draenor's garrisons. You know, let me use that as a base of operation. Let me upgrade it between expansions. You know, it doesn't have to do anything. It doesn't have to be an impact on my gameplay at all. But like being able to have an auction house. You know, I have a Hearthstone 2 there. You know, after you set it up, you get one. It's like, oh, hey. So I've already got a Hearthstone to it. You know, let's say that in the next expansion, which I think was Legion, you know, have it as something where like you have. I understand why they didn't want to bring it to Legion, but have it be something that, you know, comes back. Like we're gonna use our garrison again, and we can do things like I said last time, you know, hire some mages for portals, or you know, upgrade your stuff so you can collect. You can work on professions there, which is really nice, right? Like we had it to where I could go to one place and like do my professions, right? I had a leather working place. I had a mine shaft, which I get, you know, it's in one spot. It's in the Warlords of Draenor areas, right? Tanan Jungle and whatever the other place was. Was it Tanan Jungle? No, Shadowmoon Valley and Frostfire Ridge. Those are the two. So the Alliance's garrison's here. The Horde's garrison is here. So I get that, like, your mine shaft isn't going to be able to produce like Legion and Battle for Azeroth and even Shadowlands stuff, but you know, maybe like you set up a portal or something in your mine shaft, or just outside your mine shaft, and your miners that you have your okay, Armit, you getting booted, taking me out. Like the miners that you have digging up your stuff for you. Oh man, these guys are annoying. Go through the portal and do mining in the new zone or something simple like that. And the way it worked was, you know, you would periodically go to your garrison and collect stuff. Like you could also go out into the world and collect stuff. It didn't stop you from doing that. And you know, the convenience of having a place to do your professions in the new area is attractive, but it would also be really cool to have a place in your garrison to do all the new profession stuff. I just think that they could have done something with it. They could have had it. They could have used it to and improve on it, like make your base a little bit bigger, or you know, who knows? They could have done so much with it, and they brought in ships afterwards. Like, holy crap! Like, use ships from your garrison to travel around the world, or to go on missions. Everybody hated that stuff, but like, you could have unique paths, like from your garrison to Northrend, for example. Like, it's so annoying to get to Northrend. You gotta go to Orgrimmar or Stormwind City and catch a boat or a blimp up there, right? You gotta wait for it to show up. You gotta take the trip. Blah 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 blah. It's annoying. Well, use your garrison ships to haul you up there. How awesome would that be? So yeah, cool features that they just let go. And then your artifact weapon from Legion. I understand that you had to lose it, right? I get it. The power creep was absolutely enormous. But instead of like destroying it and just losing all of that fun, figure out a way to grow on it, to build on it. You've done like stat crunches before, like reset it. You know, like I'm not losing the thing altogether, right? Let's say that instead of having to get rid of my artifact weapon altogether, I had to give up a lot of its power, right? It resets it back to 0, reshapes it. Something happens where in the new expansion, not only do I have my garrison that I can get around the world a little bit easier, kind of like a hub for me as a character. I've put in a lot of time and effort into this world, saved you guys from a lot of stuff. It's nice to have my own command center at this point, right? Well, I also now have this artifact weapon that each expansion, or you know, for at least a little while, yeah, each expansion, I have to do something with it to, or they add systems to it or whatever, you know, to make it so that you can keep growing it or using it, or it just stinks to have to like use all of that effort, put all that effort into that thing, and then lose it. It felt so bad, like it felt so bad. And we all knew it was gonna come, and we all made our peace with it or whatever. But my goodness, it sucked. I'm just saying, like it could have been a thing where, what am I supposed to do? Launch pink turnip. From what? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Fabulous Miss Fanny. That's this one here. Bring Aang's giant turnip. Aang's summer watermelon. Pang's extra spicy. And okay, so they must be over here somewhere that I'm collecting them. Yes. And then she bumps them out or something. Okay. Okay, so then, now that I have her targeted, do I... Yeah. Launch turnip. Boom. Oh, I see. This one's gonna be softly, right? No. Oh yeah, okay, good. And then extra spicy tofu hit as hard as possible. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah. Oh, did I even grab it? I might have left too soon. Alright, so then bring us into Battle for Azeroth, and we have this necklace, which I'm honestly glad to get rid of the necklace. Oops, what the heck? Okay, a little laggy or something, I don't know. Must be the stream. Hello? Okay, whatever. We'll go grab another one. There we go. I actually saw it go into my bag that time. Average power. Bonk. What are we doing with these? We're launching them where? Okay. Way down there. How cool is this, huh? I know. The flying robots are so freaking sweet. Look at this giant shield on my arm. Yeah, this is absolutely dope. I know. I really enjoyed getting this.
Hello. There's no hurry.
Anyway, so I'm not complaining. I really am not. I love those systems when they were there. I'm a lot less critical about the development of this game than a lot of players, and I know that there's absolutely 100% chance that Blizzard is not going to see this stream or this video or anything like that. But on the off chance that they do, man, like, you know, keep doing your systems, keep being cool like that, but, you know, build and grow on each other. Like, don't just get rid of them. It stinks. It's no fun. It's no fun to build up and then lose it. You know, like in this next expansion, we're gonna do, I forget what it's even called. It's not even your ascended path or anything, like, even though that's gonna be kind of an important deal. I forget what it's called. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's going to be another system. It's one of what they call build-around systems, like what the expansion is built around. And that's fine. Keep doing those. But if you're going to be adding new major features like that, don't design them to be just for one expansion. Design them to be built on and grow with each expansion. you know, it's possible that, like, you know, artifact weapons are, at some point, are going to have to be stored, or, you know, we'll use them in some other way. Like, be creative about how we're going to use them, not just like we got to get rid of them. You know, God, this stinks. Anyway, so back to why I'm playing the monk. So I have several. Shadowlands has 4 covenants. Each covenant kind of has its own play style. Has its own map. You can play through all of them, but you choose. In fact, you have to play through all of them, I think, to get to max level. I don't think you. I could be wrong on that. That would be really interesting, and for the replayability, for you to like pick Kyrian or something, and then you level your 10 levels in the Kyrian zone. That would be sweet. I don't think that's gonna happen that way. I think it's gonna be really slow based on historical. You know, I should really check my facts before I spout anything off, but yeah. I would be surprised if you just level 10 levels in one zone. You know, you can do that now. That's kind of what the game is designed for, 50 levels in one expansion, or 40 levels in one expansion. Anyway, depending on it, regardless of what it is, like you pick your covenant. Let's say that Blizzcrank here, or Codcrank, is gonna pick the Ardenweald, right? And I'm gonna be all about the fluffy bunnies and butterflies and all that. Definitely want to do that with my druid, right? That's definitely something I want to do with my druid on both the Horde and the Alliance. To me, that just, it screams druid. Just for aesthetics, not really for play style, like min-maxing. I don't care about that. I'm not really into that. A lot of people are. That's great. Do that. Have fun. Do your thing. For me, it's all about like aesthetics, and I can show you what I mean by that here in just a second if you want. So like, well, prime example is, you know, I'm playing a Mechagnome, and I have selected only mechanical mounts for my guy, right? And if I had an appearance that was mechanical, right? So that I go through here, if I find anything that just screams robot, I will probably try and find that and make my character look like more like a robot than it already is. Like a robot wearing a robot costume, riding around my robot mounts. That just, I know it's like so on the nose, but I just really like that. And I really like, you know, I'm not like it's RPing or anything. I like RP quite a lot, but you know, the idea of my character, you know, last time I talked about Codcrank and the Mechagnomes trying to find balance between flesh and mechanical, right? Which, you know, Monk is all about balance. And if they could be druids, that would be even cooler, because they have a freaking spec called balance. But anyway, that's beside the point. And then, you know, just like a druid, make a transformer. Oh my goodness, can you even imagine if they had druid forms for Mechagnomes that were mechanical? Oh my gosh, that would re-roll in a second. I think that would be so cool. Yeah, that would have been really, really dope. But they didn't do that, so. Here's a good spot for this ability, right? There's 3 of me kicking these guys' butts. So now there's 3 of me out here running around, and they disappear. 15 seconds, that's all I get. Anyway, what am I supposed to do here? Smelly? Is this Smelly right here? Yeah, it is. Come here, Smelly. What else do I got here? That's it. Anyway, so like for my warrior, for example, on the horde side, I went with the dragon theme.
Hello.
15% upgrade. We'll take it.
Next one is on me.
I need to sell some stuff. Let me show you what I mean. Like I'm almost more into the aesthetics and playing the game rather than like the competitive end game, which I mean, don't get me wrong, I love raiding. I don't love raiding. I like raiding.
Come on, Uncle Chen. What are we waiting for?
I don't like being tied to doing something every week. I think that stinks. Here's a great example. My priest, right? Noctesta. She's all about the shadow stuff. Paladin, all about holy stuff. Let me switch over to, I think it's Area 52 actually. Okay, so my warrior, so he's got a dragon head on. He's got these dragon-looking spikes coming off his shoulders. This is all from like the Deathwing Cataclysm armor, right? And then these weapons have dragon head and skeleton and tail on them. These axes that he's dual wielding. From the Legion expansion, that was an artifact appearance that I don't think you can get anymore, right? So for me, Legion was my favorite expansion because I could do, man, holy cow, I could go really deep into the class fantasy. I just really, really liked that. So I would love more of that. I would love more class fantasy, class development, even spec development, spec fantasy. The ability to, and they've kind of broadened transmogrification quite a lot. But, you know, you look through all of my mounts that I've got favorited on this guy. You've got this, well, if it'll load. Sometimes my graphics cards, I have a really nice graphics card, but it's slow sometimes. There we go. Dragon. 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 No, that doesn't need to be on there. Undead Dragon, but I have that for my Death Knight. Like, this right here is actual Deathwing, like... like, when I'm wearing this armor, riding this Drake, with these axes on my back, I just geek out. I mean, that's so cool. I'm riding like a mini Deathwing. It's just, to me, that's just absolute coolness. Demon Hunter's really hard to do. There's not as much there. Let's see, what else do I got? So let's see. Kilrog, I got a lot of horde characters. Death Knight has all the death theme stuff. It looks like I went back and got this armor to transmogrify. So he looks like, ooh, you know what we should do? This is gonna be my main, by the way. This is gonna be my first character that I level. Is a Death Knight. He's the first one that I got to, well, no, that's not true. The third character I got to max level at 120 at the time. Man, let me tell you, leveling 120, that's some good stuff. You know, you don't do it all at once. I mean, yeah, I don't think I did any character from 0 to 120 this expansion. That was just too much. That was brutal. You get them to 110 the expansion before, 100 the expansion before that, 90 the expansion before that, 85 the expansion before that. So I mean, you just, yeah.
Something has spooked one of the Brutusos, sending it into a
So,
panic.
what I want to do is I want to go in and I don't know if I can do it on here. No, I can't do it on here. Let's head back to... Yeah, nothing is where it belongs. I need to go through this guy and really get him sorted out. But let's head over to a barber, because they have made a lot of changes to Forsaken. I don't have to have my bones sticking out of my arms anymore. See these bones on either side? I don't have to have my knees sticking out or my neck, the back of my neck. See the bones coming through? I don't have to do that if I don't want to. So let me see if I can remember where the barber is. I think he's over here to the left. Oh, and let's do dynamic cam. We're going to profiles, and we're going to copy over Noctest. She's the one that's basically like holding all of the patterns for. She'll probably be Noctest will probably be the first alliance character that I level up. But all right, so now that we're here, skin color, the Death Knight. I could go. I could kind of go anything I want. I kind of like the color he is, pale, really pale. And then I could do this, right? So where I'm like breaking down, but I'm not super bony. And I could also do fresh, like I'm a fresh undead, or I've been taking really good care of myself. Let's zoom back in on his face here. That looks like a dummy. Okay, he's really old in these. Kind of like that one. Hairstyle, we got lots of new hairstyles, so in my mind, in the fantasy of the Death Knight that I have, he is the leader of the bad guys. I don't want Monk. No. The wizard, huh? No. Creeper. That's very creepy, yeah. No. I don't think I have any. I don't want to do monk. I don't want to do swept. It's kind of a better long. But anyway, yeah, he's the bad guy. The leader of the bad guys. Maybe I'll do that and make him look a little dead. Hair color, they've changed this quite a lot. As a redhead myself, I kind of like that one there, but I don't know that I like it just straight black anymore. I do kind of like that. Anyway, especially if I were to make his... Oh, that's too much. That's not bad there. That's not bad. Okay. Now we could do intact, rotted, completely just tongue hanging out. Different color tongue hanging out. Broken jaw. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Jaw some now. Toothy. That's also kind of cool. Unhinged. Cheeky. That just looks gross. And then loose. I like bone jawed. That's kind of neat. Now if we go back to that and then the hair color. Okay, that looks better. I like that. Okay, now face features. We have rotting. Okay, there we go. No. Putrid. No, I'm gonna do none. That's good enough. Okay. Is that all I get? That's all. Okay, well that's it. That's kind of cool. I like him better like that. I wish there was a stand-up straighter kind of thing. But even if we have just like this, I mean, it's not like we're gonna see his face or anything, but it's kind of cool. All right, Alright, 60 gold. Wow. Anyway, now I don't have my bones sticking through my armor anymore, which is so cool. So cool. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay. But anyway, no, that's not right. Okay, we're gonna get rid of all these. With the updates of all of the with the update to 9.0, we had to update our add-ons, and these didn't get copied over very well. What is this? A horse? Wow, cool. I didn't even know I had that. But there are a couple undead dragons that I have. One actually was a difficult one to get at the time. This one here, I think. And this one has a similar icon. I hope I didn't miss it. Yeah, I missed it. Okay, so let's come back up to the top. Right? There's another one, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, right here. Okay, so these are the three. I wish I could make this bigger. So I've got this. You start off with this one, right? It's just a bone griffin, I think, with weird little hooks. And then you upgrade to this one, the Acro's Death Charger. Or maybe it's the other way around. You start off with this one, and I don't know if this one can even fly. But it's basically... No, you can't fly. But then I grabbed this one, and this is one you get from Ice Crown... Glory of the Ice Crown Raider. I don't know that you can get this one anymore. Maybe you can just from doing the achievements. You probably can do it from the achievements. Anyway, I got this, I think, at when it was relevant. But anyway, it's basically Cindergosa, you know, kind of, not really, but that's the idea. Like I'm a Death Knight. I'm Arthas. It plays to the fantasy. I'm the Lich King, flying on his undead dragon, which is awesome. And then this one came. Oh, this was the 10-man version. So this is a 5-man. This is the 10-man. So it's just a different color. Whereas this one's more silvery. This one's darker, or whatever. And anyway, then I get at the end of Legion. You can still do this. This is your class mount, and this one changes color based off of what your spec is. So it's green if it's if you're the unholy, and then I think it's red if you're blood spec. But anyway, that is my personal Lich King, right? And the cool part about it is I have my own 4 horsemen that are mine. I don't know if I ever said this to anybody on camera or not. If I have, it's fine. I'll say it again. Play through Legion as a Death Knight, and even if you... I really wish you could play through Legion, the story, all the way through without being kicked out of Crummy's time, you know? Because the Death Knight story is just stupid. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, it plays to the Death Knight fantasies so much. It's really great. These are my 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. These guys, the original 4 horsemen were designed to protect, like they were bodyguards for Kel'Thuzad, the Lich. So if we go to the journal here, I don't even know if we can get, oop, not that one, Shift J, there we go. Raids, and we go back to Classic. You can't even get there. Okay, so Wrath of the Lich King, Naxxramas, this guy here, Kel'Thuzad. Look at, oh, I can't even look at his... What? Can't look at his model viewer? Anyway, he's this, like, floating lich thing. In the original, in vanilla, Naxxramas, he was the end boss, I think. And he had his 4 horsemen of the apocalypse right here. Not of the apocalypse, any of the 4 horsemen. It was a really difficult fight, a really cool fight. But they were his bodyguards. Well, we took them down, then took him down. But he's got this thing called a phylactery or something that we lost, or we gave to somebody that we trusted, and they gave it back to him, and he came back to life. As long as that thing isn't destroyed, and I don't know if he can destroy it, as long as he doesn't get it, he can't come back to life. Well, then in Wrath of the Lich King, this raid came back. Like, Naxxramas moved from the Plague Lands to Northrend. He got a new set of 4 horsemen, and we defeated them, and then defeated him again. No phylactery to be found anywhere. Haven't heard from him since. Anyway, since then, I have my own sort of Naxxramas, right? It's this floating, it's not quite as big, not nearly as big as Naxxramas, but this is mine. This is Acaris, right? This is my floating city. Two layers, right? The bottom layer that we spawned in, and then this top layer here that we teleported to. And then in Legion, you go on a quest to create your own 4 horsemen. And the fact that Darian Morgraine, which is the guy that one of the first guys you see when you create a Death Knight, later becomes one of your 4 horsemen, is just absolutely cool. It's just, I can't tell you how cool that is. And then Inquisitor Whitemane, like, this person, all 4 of these people have really good stories. General Nazgrim, not a general anymore, obviously. King Trollbane. Like, you have a king, you have the Ashbringer's son, one of the leaders of Acaris early on, now is your bodyguard. Holy crap, man. The Death Knight fantasy, I could talk about it and make you want to play a Death Knight right now. It's just so good. When you talk about the specs, Frost, it's all about cold things, right? Doing big damage with Obliterate, doing AoE damage constantly with things like Remorseless Winter, Breath of Syndergosa. Really cool systems. People have been giving this quite a lot of hate for some reason. I don't know why. Basically, you throw on, you have 2 power systems. You've got your runes that let you do stuff. Doing stuff creates runic power. It's not a unique concept, you know. You having multiple resources to manage just makes it more interesting, more dynamic. And when you have full runic power, let's say that you've done enough abilities and your runic power is really full, you can hit Breath of Syndergosa and it will do damage and drain your runic power, right? Well, as long as you have enough runes, you can pop another ability that increases your rune regeneration rate or whatever. You can keep Breath of Syndergosa going for a while. It's pretty amazing, right? It does damage every second. It's just going while you're playing. You're already going to be using runes to create runic power. That's just what you do. So while you're doing that, Breath of Syndergosa is doing damage. I think that's so cool. A lot of people don't like it. Throwing out Remorseless Winter costs 1 rune and generates runic power. So you're doing 2 things passively. One is feeding the other. You're actively doing abilities to deal damage. This one does AoE 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 damage. It's just so cool. I love the Frost spec. It's absolutely really, really cool. Then you've got passive abilities that, like, doing things makes your big hitter suddenly be able to do damage again without any cost. Like, I mean, there's procs, it's just really fun. I just really, really like it. It's survivable, and you got a self-heal. You don't have a pet, but yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you can do with that. Well, then you go to Unholy, Unholy gives you a pet to play with, right? So there's pet management. You put dots on characters, on your enemies that you can blow up. So in a sense, that's a sort of resource. You have runes, you have runic power, so you've got like 4 things to manage. It sounds crazy, but once you get into it, it's like, you know, you're going to be doing abilities that put that dot on. You're going to be doing abilities that blow that dot up. Your pets are going to be doing damage regardless. And it's just, man. Unholy is amazing. Unholy is absolutely amazing. To me, it's like a melee Affliction Warlock, but kind of better. You know? And then Blood, my goodness. There's very few fantasies as cool as like stealing the life from your target to heal yourself. That's what a Blood Death Knight does. They take little damage and they steal your life. I mean, that's just cool. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, Death Knight's absolutely one of my favorite classes. Just really, really cool. Warlocks are right up there with them. So yeah, you know, I don't really have much class fantasy for the Warlock, but I've always really liked their specs. Affliction, you're throwing out and managing lots of dots. Demonology, you're throwing out and managing lots of demons. And then Destruction, you know, you're throwing down fire in a way that a fire mage is jealous of, honestly. And if you do the quest to make your fire green, you have green fire. How cool is that? Yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, so let me roll all of this back into like a half an hour ago. And the four covenants in Shadowlands. Well, there's two of them that just kind of scream bad guy, right? There's Revendreth and whatever the undead bones one. I can't remember what it's called. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, so Revendreth is more like vampires, and if you go through and watch the different videos that Blizzard put out about them, that's like the one where the really, really bad guys go, like really, really bad. So it's true. It's like that's the bad guys one. And it's like their last chance to repent before they go to the Maw. And once the soul goes to the Maw, it's done. It's not coming out of there. So I'm gonna be putting some of my bad guys in Revendreth for sure. My Death Knight is going to be going into the other one, but I can't remember what it's called. And so the two bad guys that I want to play, that I have classified my characters as being kind of bad guys, is the Death Knight and the Warlock, right? I'll probably do Revendreth with the Warlock and the other one with the Death Knight, whatever the other one's called. I also classified Demon Hunters as that way, like they've got demon blood in them. They can't be great, you know. Yeah, they're fighting demons. Yeah, they're hunting demons. Whatever. They kind of went to the dark side to fight the dark side, if you know what I mean. So not that they're the bad guys, but I don't know. I'll probably play them through something similar, and then I classify rogues as that too. Like they're just shady. So anyway, yep, I've classified those 4 as bad guys classes, and then for the good guys, you've got priest, paladin, and monk. Right? Those are all like you think they're kind of good. Even though the priest handles shadow, and it's been thought of recently, well, up until recently, shadow's being the bad guy, right? When we look at the cosmology chart, we think of, you know, the light being good and the shadow being bad. Well, I suppose that's not the case. We've had instances on either side where the shadow, the realm of shadow, is actually quite helpful, you know. Whether we know that they're doing that for their benefit or not is irrelevant. Wait, let's have those back. Those are trinkets. I want you back, and I want you back. What's your item level? 36. 34, we can get rid of that, and 32. Okay. Do I still have my... No. And that's fine. So yeah, the shadow, what we thought were bad guys aren't maybe necessarily bad guys, and the light, the Naru, aren't necessarily good guys, you know. So that's okay with me. Like I can roll with that. It kind of sounds like there's good and bad guys in both, right? So my paladin is kind of gonna be a good guy. My priest is gonna kind of be a good girl. And even though she can wield the shadow, she's doing it. She's good. She's a good shadow, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, but that's what I'm going to do with those characters. Then the monk is going to be... both of those are going to be Kyrian. The Kyrian armor sets for both of those are just absolutely ridiculous. Really cool. And then, yeah, the monk is going to be in Ardenweld. And, hey, good time for that, but... that would have been better at the beginning. That's okay. Whoa. Whoa! So that's what I'm leveling this for, right? I want to get the monk up there. I've got everything else to max level. The Death Knight, Demon Hunter, Warlock. Those will be the three. Probably Death Knight, Warlock, Demon Hunter. I'll probably play them in that order. And then Priest, Paladin, Monk. That's probably what I'll play in those orders. Now, don't get me wrong. I really like almost every class of this game. Warrior, Hunters, not as much. I never got on the Hunter train. They're fun, for sure. I know lots of people really like Hunters, and I don't blame them. They're fun. They're just not my favorite class. I don't know. I don't know why. They're just not my favorite. But that's fine. Let's see what else. Mage. I mained Mage for ages. I think Wrath of the Lich King all the way through Legion. Mage was my main. Like that's the thing that I spent the most time on, put the most effort into. Yeah. So Mage is super fun to me. You know, lots of damage, lots of teleporting all over the place, both like temporarily, you know, in combat and globally with their portals and stuff. Yeah, mages are super fun. My dog's looking at me like she wants to go outside. Want to go outside? Yeah, she probably needs to go outside. So I'm gonna step away from my computer for a second. I'll be right back. Let me come up here so I don't get knocked. I'm gonna stop. Where's a good spot to stop? There's like stuff flying all over the place. Let's go over here. Yeah, look at these things. They knock me off my mount. Kill me. Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna come into this village, so we'll just stop here. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's get back to playing. So this is a Sky Golem. An engineering? I think I'm an engineer. No, I didn't pick up any professions. Totally gonna pick up engineering. Now let's see. Release the sheep. There we go. Yeah, anyway. So that's my ramblings for the last however long we've been broadcasting. No idea.
Who are you supposed to be?
But I really like making videos this way, especially like games like this. It's hard to make like a dedicated gameplay video for World of Warcraft. Oh man, and I hope the sound isn't up too loud. I turned the sound up for me because I like it that way, but yeah, that's probably... Oh man, it's probably been so loud this whole time. You haven't heard anything I've said. That's okay. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, where are we going? No, I don't want to go to the Cressering Wilds yet. Let's take a look. Yeah, we'll go to the Cressering Wilds later. But I want to do... Here, get out of here. I want to do these first. So let's go... There's another quest right here. Why the heck did I not see that? Where is it? That's weird.
What do you need?
Okay. Oh, okay. Where's the Great White? This one here, right? I think Mist of Pandaria was an amazing, amazing expansion. I really do. There's so much to offer. It's such a great story. Oh, got him. Okay, now where am I going? Let's go here next. Yeah, there's, you know, they got a lot of flack for adding Pandarians into the game. So let me tell you about that. Hold on. Okay, so Chris Metzen was a story writer for for Warcraft in general. I think he was like the lore guy for a while. And
Enough of that.
sorry, hold on. Anyway, so he had made some remote comment about, let's see, if we open up the map, so it used to be Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms were really close to each other, like this close to each other. There wasn't any of this stuff in the middle. If you look at vanilla map, these two are super close to each other. I mean, super close to each other. And he mentioned Pandaria being some legendary island obscured by mists.
Done with your beer?
And
May your journey be long. All right. I suppose we have
he talked about, he briefly mentioned the Pandarians, or however you say it.
enough ale between them to
And there was a lot of speculation around that from fans. Like, that was literally all it was. This is Pandaria.
Beer gets you all throwback?
It's an island
Let's go
obscured by
find some
mists.
beer.
Legend says, right? And players were like, man, it would be so cool if we had pandas and we'd had a monk class. I mean, I read posts and posts and posts on forums about that, about how cool it would be for World of Warcraft to add those. I mean, this is back in vanilla, and everybody, you know, in the years of vanilla,
Way up ahead. It looks weird.
We are the
and
outside
people like just
children.
talked about it a lot. There was a lot of
Probably
speculation,
even weirder.
and so many people, like all of the people that, you know, pretended to know it all, were like, Blizzard will never add Pandarians into the game. They'll never, blah 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 blah. Well, then when they finally did it, holy cow! So many speculations about like,
Stranger.
oh, or so many people hated on them for it. It's like pandas are not part of the orc and human fantasy stupidity, right? Whatever. It clearly was part of like the original lore that
And this is my niece, Lily.
that Chris Metzen came up with. Like he said he kind of did it as a joke. He didn't even like flesh them out. Like he put them in there for some family reasons. I don't know if his daughter or somebody that he knew.
You have a vermin problem? Hi.
Somebody that he knew liked pandas or something, and so he put it in there as kind of like an homage to them or something, and whatever. Anyway, well then it came time to do this expansion, and you know, somebody somewhere I'm sure was like, hey, let's bring the pandas. Let's let the, you know, the Horde and the Alliance are in this battle. It's spanning the entire world. It's likely that with so many ships traveling all over the place that we're going to run into this island obscured by mist. We're going to find the mists and we're going to hit the island accidentally. Well, that's exactly what happened. The war came to Pandaria by accident. And, you know, as you can see from the intro stuff, when you play the intro stuff.
Hello, neighbor. So long, then.
But, you know, we got our wish. We got our pandas. We got our monk class. And by all rights, Blizzard did an amazing job with it. You know, all the aesthetics, the music is perfect. Even the gameplay. You know, there's so many things that they added into this game. So good. To this expansion, this one expansion. If you can't tell, I love the game, right? It's easy to be critical and cynical and like, oh, I would do this, this, and this. But, I mean, by all accounts, like, this is a really fun game. And it's enormous. I mean, when you look at the world map, just me personally, having played 16 years of this, right? All of this. And then we've got another, what, 2.5, 3 years of Shadowlands? The amount of size of this game is just cool. Very cool. Alright, I gotta slay somebody, but... Oh, there he is. Nice of you to drop in there, dude. Yeah! Take it. Take it back. Get wrecked. Oh, that's fun. We had another one over here. I think he might be down in the hole. If I were to wager... Nope, I'd be wrong. Oh, wait. He might be even further. Nope, that's not somebody that I need to kill. I'm gonna avoid that guy. Yeah, I was wrong. He's not down here. Okay. Well, actually, yeah, it's telling me it's up here. Okay. I like these new quest icons. This diamond. It's really nice. Okay, and this guy's up. Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I wish they would do in the game that, you know, people are insistent that they won't do. Like give Draena the Draenei warlocks. And there's lore reasons why they probably won't do that. But at the same time, how cool would that be? So the idea there is that would make them what is that called? Basically the bad guys from the Legion, right? the Draenei don't deal with demons because their brethren that did that became part of the Legion themselves. And so it'd be really weird to have part of the Legion that we've been fighting for years and years and years become part of the group that fights with us. Although now that we've taken down Sargeras, we've taken down Archimonde, we've taken down Kil'jaeden. I don't see why we couldn't have the Legion join in some way, you know. Yeah. Everybody says that sounds crazy, but I mean, you go back to like orcs versus humans, and there was a time where orcs were the bad guys, you know, and then we told the story about how they weren't so bad. Well, we could probably tell that same story for Legion, the Legion, the demons of the Legion, if we wanted to. You know, they're controlled by Sargeras. They're, you know, they do what they're told, kind of thing. Well, we kind of played that off with the orcs. You know, they had drank the blood of Manaroth and were under a bloodlust. So there you go. All right, I just got some new stuff. Transcendence and Transcendence Transfer. Oh. Okay. Transcendence and Transcendence Transfer. So if I set my Transcendence here, come over here, pop. Okay, now can I switch back and forth? No. But now that thing is there for how long? For 15 minutes. So I can run around. So if I were to set my Transcendence here, right? Go do my quest. I think there's a distance limit on it. How far can I go? 40-yard range. Okay, so it's probably gonna stay there. If I go more than 40, I probably can't. Yeah, there's the line. You see my icon going from dark to light? So I can come around and kill these guys or whatever, and then when I'm ready, I just pop back here. Cool. Now naturally there's a cooldown on it for PvP reasons. I can't just teleport back and forth, but look at that. I'm just sitting up in the sky. Little spirit me. That's awesome. That's really cool. I forgot that was an ability. Okay, what do I got here? So level 2 spinning, rank 2 spinning crane kick. Each unique target you struck with, oh, it's the same. 10%, and it's going to, what's 10%? Lasts, what's the difference? Damage is increased, I guess. The damage is increased. Another 10% maybe? Yeah, that seems like it's the same. We'll find out. And then after that, 34 will get disable. This is the target, the slow movement speed that I've been looking for. But it's okay. Like, I need it right here. If I'm not paying attention. If I'm not quick on the draw. Do they want me to kill this guy? Yeah, they sure do.
Looks like I made it just in time.
Oh, it looks like he's an easy elite. He's not really doing much. Anyway, so Legion is coming out the day before Thanksgiving, which is amazing because I have Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and the weekend off.
See you back at Monday.
I have all weekends off now, thank goodness. Oh man. Okay, these are coming back quick. So I'll be able to play lots of Legion. I'll probably stream it if you're interested in watching. Just gotta let me know. What else do I need? I think the rest of these are up above. I really want to get into professions. Let's see. Vial of animal blood. Here we go. Whoa. Yes, I've been kind of neglecting professions for the past few expansions. Not for any particular reason. I think it's just because like they haven't really been well developed. That would be a critique that I would definitely give Blizzard. I would love to see that aspect of the game improved. But I realize, so again, it goes back to like the development of systems for an expansion rather than building on previously designed systems. Professions is one of those previously designed systems that they haven't really built on. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they don't. I don't know why they don't just develop, because I know they're looking for that's something new, that's something fresh, and they could do that as part of the professions. They could do that as part of the base game. Just make it a little bit different, a little bit better. Do something cool, like freaking instead of just obtaining an artifact or some powerful necklace, craft it. You know? I've been a crafter of, let's say, a blacksmith for ages now, right? For years. And you would think that at some point my skill would become good enough to make something legendary, right? Or at least something that is unique, and that's something that they never really got into was the dynamic of crafting, right? So trying to find just animals that aren't tagged. There we go. So I know that they want to keep the game balanced, and that's an absolute must, you know, in this game. I think, but I think you can also do it from like, I'm gonna craft this piece of gear, and it's going to affect my abilities this way, right? That could be really interesting. That could bring a lot of life into the game. You know, that could be a new feature, something new, like Tiger Palm slows your character, or adds a dot like the talent does. You know, I really like that. I think that's cool. See a frying pan? That's funny. Yeah, professions, and then they added, so they got rid of first aid. They just took it out of the game. No, they boiled it into tailoring, right? And for some reason, so now we have an empty slot. I don't know if they plan on doing something there, if they wanted to do something there, but they got rid of first aid, which was never used. Not in the modern game. It was used in like vanilla PvP. You know, it's the only way to heal yourself in combat if you were like a warrior or something, right? Well, then they added Victory Rush and talents that just let you heal yourself in all classes of the game have a way to heal themselves, I think. So you didn't really need first aid anymore. But then they added in our archaeology, which everybody was skeptical about, but I think kind of excited because, you know, we get to find stuff. Well, what if we find a mount, or what if we find super good gear, or what if we find, man, who knows what? They could have done, and still can, so much with archaeology. And people don't like it, but I think it's a cool system. And again, it could have been refined, it could have been polished, it could have been blah 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 blah. But all these professions that they don't, you know, really do much with, outside of like stuff for raiding, like vials and potions and flasks and stuff, which are cool for sure. You know, drinking something that makes you stronger for an hour. From a performance standpoint, it's pretty great. I like it. I'm a fan. I like it. But you could do something else too. You know, you can make a potion. So they had this one. I think it was alchemists that could make it. Potion of the vial of the four winds or something like that. Vial of the south winds. I forget what it's called. Transformed you into a dragon. You couldn't. It wasn't for combat. It was a mount, and your friends could ride, could jump on, right, and you could fly your friends around. That's baller. You know, why not do more of that? That's so cool. You know, drink a potion that, I don't know, resets the cooldown of your Hearthstone. I have no idea. Whatever. You could do so much with that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm really not trying to complain. I'm not. I'm just dreaming, I think you could call it. I'm just dreaming. I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yep.
And I just watched a video from a guy that was talking about, you know, whether Shadowlands is going to be what Legion was to, so like Shadowlands to Battle for Azeroth is, you know, he's speculating whether that's going to be what Legion was for Warlords of Draenor. Again, you know, as I mentioned in another video, Warlords of Draenor was not a bad expansion. Let me take that back. Overall, yeah, it was pretty not great. But am I supposed to go underground? That's cool. They just run away. Neat. Carrot appeared. It's my carrot, sir. Fun. Okay, so don't have to engage in combat. That's kind of nice. Yeah, sweet. Okay. So, will I wake him up if I throw him next to him? Nope. Oh, hey guys. You stay there. Check out this cool carrot I have. I just noticed funny looking carrot. Let's eat it. That's hilarious. Nice one there, Lily.
Bye now.
That's funny. I think I just got a trinket. Yeah.
Mud Monk,
Yeah.
this is fantastic.
What you doing?
Oh,
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
most folk round here prefer it over anything from that Storm Stout brewery.
Hey, that's Chen's last
You
name.
know of more Storm Stouts? Here in Padaria? Well, shoot. Of course. They're the biggest brewing family in the whole valley. A brewery? My family. My ancestral home. Wait a dang minute. You're a Storm Stout? Yes, I am. Tell me, where is the Storm Stout brewery? I must see it for myself. You just keep going down this same road, but... I am going. Lily, you stay here. I will come back for you. Promise me, you will keep out of trouble while I am away.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna keep out of trouble. Bring Lily to Silken Fields, okay? Alright, Lily, come on. Do you have a mount? If I mount up, can you keep up? Oh, there's another quest. Mud Mug.
Oh, careful with that there vial. She's a bit leaky.
Okay. Yeah, so if I'm gonna... Will you keep up? You're gonna keep up. What if I fly? Oh yeah, you move fast. Cool. Look at her little legs go. Look at that waterfall. Pretty.
I wonder if there's a cave behind it. You should always check behind waterfalls for caves.
Okay, let's go take a look. Oh, nope. Nope, no can do. Alright, so then, let's head down the water here. Let's grab a vial of this muddy water. Is she still following me through the water? Nice. Okay, so I think we just... Anywhere here? Uh-uh. Oh, I'm dumb. It's these here. I don't... Blast.
Hey, watch where you're splashing that thing.
Well, how am I supposed to fill this up if there's not... If as I walk it spills everywhere? Okay. Okay, so let's do this. I have a toy that lets me ride on the water. I can't use that item? Why not? Oh, I don't have Pandarian fishing. Okay. Oh, I just right click on. That's dope. Okay. What if I fly? Oh, it spills out. Okay. Okay, that fills up a little bit. This is nice. Okay, let's look for the next one. Back this way, I'll bet. I spill out a bunch of it. Oh, here's another 4-pack. Nice. Get out of the way, bug. I'm gonna attack you by accident. Be careful. Okay, almost got it filled up. I feel like I'm stealing it from everybody. Sorry. There's a 3-pack over here. This would be nice. Oh, there's a bunch of 4-packs over there.
What? We're done already? Are you sure you don't want to keep waiting in this gross water? Maybe we can find some more weird splashy bottles to fill with mud.
That's hilarious. They're making fun of their own game. Making fun of their own quest. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she was like, wow, this is sure is fun hanging out in this muddy water. Maybe we could find some more weird splashy vials. That's super funny. Okay, where are you? I want you to see these. Really? Hello? Okay. I have this little button here. Oh, there you are.
Hey!
Hey.
What? You've got to go already?
You have the eyes of one who has traveled much.
I have traveled much. Very much.
Tell me of your travels.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this other... This one here. We'll come back.
There's a village up here, and a big fish statue, too.
Yeah, look at that fish statue. That's huge. Alright.
Which river led
Well, hey,
me here?
Ginyu? Ginyu?
Native currents be
I
strong.
think that's their
Hello.
race. I think a lot of people were hoping that they would be a playable race, but
Speak up.
Blizzard has never really done that. Oh man, look at all the quests I have now. Alright, let's go turn in Muddy Water. Oh, I passed it. Almost passed it.
No. Hi there.
Well, hi. 6% upgrade.
So long,
I
man.
like it. Okay. Now the other one.
What's up?
I'll turn it in, but how do I turn it in?
Okay, see you around.
Hmm.
What you doing? Bye now.
I don't know how to turn it in. Oh, where'd all my quests go? That was weird. Okay, I feel like doing all these first and then coming down here. Yeah, I feel like I should be able to turn this in here, but I don't know how. There we go.
Oh, Look, here he comes now. How is the brewery, Uncle?
Bah. I do not want to talk about it.
Uh-oh. He's grumpy.
Is trouble brewing?
Yes, I found the brewery.
Come
Yes,
back
I'll-
with some stories.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time. I found the brewery and made my way inside.
Okay,
I
what is-
decided to look around for someone else from the Storm Stout family.
Perform a dazzling feat of martial arts on your target. 1 second cooldown. Restores health over time. Must remain seated while drinking. Okay. So this is the brewery that Chen's family name. Storm Stout Brewery. Well, hello there, Uncle Gao. Hey.
We aren't accepting visitors right now. I am no visitor. I am Chen, Stormstout. But we are family. I am a Stormstout from the Wandering Isle. Are you deaf? We aren't allowing anybody in the brewery right now. There is no need to speak to me that way. Wait.
Good.
What is going on behind you? That's nothing. Go away. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Oh, look at him go. 100 paw strike.
I was
That's
hit,
amazing.
But I did not give up. I pursued the strange old brewer to ask him some more questions.
This is a dungeon, by the way.
What? Were you sent to check up on me? Everything's fine. It's all under control. Come, speak with me. Let's sit down and talk. Have a beer together. There will be no sitting, no talking, and none of your horrible beer. Hey, what's that behind you? First beer elementals, and now a Hosen attack. Something was very wrong.
Did
I
you notice-
decided to give him one more chance. I was not about to give up on family.
Did you notice how the beer elemental was called an elemental? That's clever. I like that. Little rabbit things. Vermin. Beer glazed? Crazed. Okay. Wow, look at these huge beer barrels. Wow, that's amazing.
How many times must I tell you? Go away! I don't understand, old man. What have I done to upset you? It's not what you've done. It's who you are. You are not welcome here, Chen Storm Stout. That was all I needed to hear. Shunned by my own blood.
That sucks.
I turned and left.
That definitely sucks. Poor Chen.
Got any stories? I travel well. Lily, let's go. Your uncle has got something to prove.
Finally, there's the Uncle Chen I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I don't know how that's any different, but whatever. No, wait. Did I read that wrong? It's unique target with any ability, really. Are they literally... Did they animate Chen Stormstout running there this whole time? Usually they have him fade out and I just meet him over there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm not going to follow him all the way there. I'm much faster. I mean, oh, it's just right here. Yeah. They did. They totally animated him running the whole way. That's sweet. That's cool. I'm gonna grab this quest here. It's a oh, it's a fishing trainer. I don't know how to fish. Can you teach me? Yeah, sweet. Let's get regular fishing. And let's learn all the fishings. I absolutely need to know how to fish as a robot. No fishing pole necessary.
May the mists protect.
Actually, I have this add-on called Fishing Buddy. And you double right click on fishing pools. Nope. Really? Okay, options. Fish ringer if anyone. Okay, whatever. Fishing. Cast right mouse button. Easy cast. Shift. We can try shift. Shift right click. Come on. Auto loot, yep. Yeah, why isn't this working? What? Oh, hey, look. There's this. Ah, I don't like that there. Fishing buddy. Okay, watcher. Hide trash. Yeah, I don't need to see trash. I want to move you. How do I move you? What? It's funny. Okay, oh. That went away. That's weird. There it is. Okay. Let's drag you over here. Yeah, we'll just stick you right here. That's fine.
Tell me of your travels. There is no hurry.
Fishing supplies. Here we go. Buy fishing pole. Now I could do baubles, right? So this requires fishing 150 shiny bauble. There we go. I could buy those, but
On me.
seriously, why is it not working? Oh, whatever. We can do this the old way. There we go. What did I pick up? Cross-running paddlefish. That's what this is. And he wants me to fish up 5 golden carps. Yeah, I don't think Fishing Buddy's working. Let me pull up the add-on here. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's not so bad. Basically gonna catch one every cast. One thing I recommend with fishing is to turn your sound up, because then you don't have to necessarily pay attention. You'll be watching something, working on a different monitor, whatever, while you're waiting. No, it's up to date. clearly missing something, so let's try this again. Okay, yeah, it's something's bugged out. That sucks. I mean, this is kind of great. Enjoy your beverage, a little fishing in a Asian-themed world. Not a robot guy. I need to fix his transmog though. He looks kind of goofy with that head on. There we go.
Hello. There is no hurry.
It told me to do it without a fishing pole, but put you on. Okay.
I have many,
Let's get rid of some of this stuff. I don't need that anymore. 13 gold, that's nice. Gold carp, I don't need any of these. Toy that I already know. Yeah, I can't use that anymore. I don't really want these. I don't really need any of these either, but here, let's, what does this say?
Friend of the Grummels.
Oh, more stuff to sell.
I
Sweet.
have many lucky doos you like.
Okay, that's a quest item.
May your
Let's look at our transmog. So this is one that I set up, 7th Legion. Looks kind of cool. I'll throw that on. So you can't incompatible with superior engineering. I think it's just saying like you can put stuff on here, but the game automatically transmogrifies it to be invisible. So you can see that this is a mechanical gnome instead of something else. It's kind of cool. So that's kind of the limit of my transmogrification options on this guy, is those few slots. I think it looks pretty sweet. A monk, right? Monk robot with swords. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
What you doing?
First things first. We are going to need some sweet malts. May your journey be long. Malts at the granary, I reckon. Mud.
What am I getting next? Oh, disable. That's right.
Glad to have you. We will be making a stout. Can you get a few barrels of water? Lily, you
So
get the malt.
this is where the
Research the local brews.
this is where the farm is, I think. Yeah, this is the farm right here. And it looks like I can start it. So let's do that. We'll work on those in a minute.
Greetings, wanderer.
These rocks won't budge.
Jade serpent shall guide
I'm gonna clear the rocks for him. So I need to move eight rocks. Yeah, this guy's totally gonna be an engineer, clearly. And I mean, I know it's all on the, like, way on the nose, but I don't care. I don't care. That's how I want to play my character. And I have learned in life, do what you want. When it comes to fun things, it's okay to have fun. Do the things that you like to do that and bring enjoyment into your life. Now, clearly, doing what you want, you know, when it doesn't affect others, clearly, all that kind of stuff. But,
Welcome.
yeah. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to have fun. I think now what I have to do is... Oops. I have to wait for... Oh, no, he's coming down. City Paw. That's funny. Oh no, don't be like that. Well, I don't know if you guys are reading this. The guy on the left inherited this plot of land from his dad. The guy on the right is kind of trying to bully him into selling it to him. But the guy on the left said no. Farmer Yoon said no. He wants to join the Tillers Union. These guys are being jerks. That sucks. I'm going to help you, Farmer Yoon. Learn and grow seeds. Yeah, sounds good. Let's go. Packet of green cabbage seeds. So we're going to come over here. We're going to buy some cabbage seeds from
Oh,
this
hello.
lady here. Okay.
Farewell. Greetings.
Yeah, I do want to be a chef. Absolutely. As a robot. Okay, need supplies for cooking. I'm supposed to buy seeds. What am I buying? Green cabbage seeds. Nope. Not from her.
Welcome.
Oh, here we go. Green cabbage. Sack of green cabbage seeds. Okay, it's the green cabbages though. I want the seeds. Okay, do I buy them from somebody else? Oh, seed vendor. Here we go. Okay.
Please.
We'll work on some of the other stuff later. Okay.
May the mists
This is the good bit. I know that my brother wants to see this bit, so hopefully he's watching. Hour and a half in or whatever it is. 2 hours in. I don't know how long I've been playing. Okay. Okay, so I just gained reputation with the tillers. Friendly now. Okay.
is on me.
So I'm gonna till the soil. And now it's tilled. And we're gonna plant easy grow. What did they call it? Easy grow green cabbage seeds. That's funny. Cool.
Hello.
That quest, that's good.
There is no
Uh-oh. Okay, so parched means I need to water them. And they gave me a watering can. This here is a watering can.
Tell me of your travels.
Looking good. Today they were thirsty, but you never know what they might need. Pay close attention to the crops and tend them accordingly. Okay. Time for harvest payoff. Normally I'd have to wait a day before crops are ready to harvest, but fortunately these seeds Greenfield gave us were designed to grow fast.
May the mists
Cool. So let's go. Yay, they're ripe. Okay, so we're gonna pick them. Green Acres, that's a cool name for an achievement. I want to till the soil back up.
Hello.
Those are the basics. Alright, friend. All of the farming was just for practice. Are you ready to try the real thing? There's a lady by the name of Gina Mudclaw who runs Half Hill Market, which is across the street to the south. Harsha's looking to buy some vegetables. Since your first time meeting her, you shouldn't go empty-handed. A good gift. Yeah. Marsh lily, cool. Okay, let's take the marsh lily over to Gina Mudclaw.
Welcome.
Oh,
I hope to see you again soon.
plant scallion seeds, harvest ripe scallion seeds.
Tell me of your travels.
Okay, so let's
May your days bring
buy scallion seeds. A bag of scallion seeds. Not plants to 4. I don't need those just yet. Okay, I have 2. Oh, I do have 4 now. Okay, great.
Welcome.
Okay, growing the farm, the weeds. Hey, Cod Crank, I've been thinking recently about expanding my farm. See the plot that there that's just covered in weeds? Get rid of those weeds, we could use the land for planting. There's a farmer by the name of Guy Lyon who knows a thing or two about weed whacking. His farm is out west. Go talk to him. See if he would be willing to help us. Yeah, okay. Then we want this daily quest. Here, the blue quests are daily quests. Hose and steel ferments, we keep selling our stuff back. It has to stop sometime. Okay. Alright, so let's plant these seeds. Now we've got this. Oh. Anytime you see that thing coming across, you're mashing 1. Anytime that comes across, you hit 2. And it gets rid of the vine. And then this one is parched, so we're gonna water it. Cool. Andy, what do you want? Okay, it's fishing daily. I think maybe this is a cooking daily.
Slow down.
Chasing the chicken.
White tiger watch.
That sounds weird.
Hello.
And then that's cooking. All right. I don't really want either one of those, but let's go do these other ones for the tillers. Oh my goodness. Let's get rid of the weeds first. So this was a great way to do cooking, because you could just grow your ingredients.
Till next time. White tiger watch over you. Enough of that.
I hope that guy's not seeing what I'm seeing. I hope I'm not like jumping in front of him and taking his weeds. His mount is cool though. It's like a blood something. Okay, this is cool. So it's kind of teaching me. This is neat. I like this. Cool. Does it get rid of the big ones too? No. Wow. These big ones are getting out of control. They're gonna bounce me around like crazy. There we go. Awesome.
Speak up.
Weed
Kill
war.
next time.
Okay, so he wants me to grab spider root. That sounds disgusting. I don't want anything to do with spiders, but yeah. Gross. Being a monk is kind of fun. Although, honestly, I mean, it's my second least favorite class. I don't know why. I mean, yeah, don't ask me why. I don't know. Because, I mean, it is fun. There's a lot of coolness to it, especially being a mechanical monk. Kind of neat. The fantasy there is pretty cool.
What do you need? Goodbye.
Okay. So now what? No, there's another one here. 5? What is this? Hop hunting. Speak with gardener. What? There's nobody else here. Speak with Gan. Well.
Slow down.
Oh, I see. Cool. Yeah, I don't think this is I don't think that's part of it. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We'll go up here and get rid of these hosen. Is that what's up here? The monkeys. Stolen weapons exploded. Tools, beer, and grain. Man, do we gotta blow up somebody's beverages? That's no good. Oh, dang, it's way up here. Okay, this should be pretty quick with right here. Okay, let's just get this one over here real quick. This is gonna be, what am I looking for here? Stolen weapons, maybe? Here? didn't mean to hit both of those. That's whatever. That's fine. And this should be easy to do without any trouble. Dang it. No, I'm not. Okay. And the last one is this pile right here. Oh, look at these guys. These are big monkeys. Whew. Well, that's one dead big monkey. I will say, touch of karma, or whatever it is, touch of death, is ridiculous. It's pretty good. There's a lot of cool mechanics on a monk. Very fun. Alright. Yeah, I think I only have... It's look at all these transmog appearances for feet. No. Okay, cool. So we'll put that... Shift Q, I think? I think I only have 1, 2, 3 flying mounts. So it's going to pick those 3 all the time. I kind of wish that it would randomize it. But I guess it would be kind of annoying. Now that I have flying, I kind of want to fly all the time. And that's okay. You know, between now and Shadowlands, I'll get used to using this one, and this one. Mostly. So then when it comes to not being able to fly again in the new areas, I'll be able to use the ground mounts. And there are areas... Not many, but there are areas where you just can't fly.
Tell me of your travels. Next one is on me.
That's all you're doing? Okay, well I'm gonna go grab a couple more scallions. Oh, here's Guy. And he's gonna get rid of these weeds. I probably have to finish Learn and Grow 6. Right? Okay, I don't know. But basically, eventually we get this whole area, you know, cleaned up. Let's do
Enjoy.
scallion seeds. Grab 2 more.
May the mists protect you.
And we'll plant these here. Okay, these are parched, so we're gonna dump water on them. These are tangled, so we're gonna grab it and we're gonna just go a distance away and pull them up. So there you go. That's how you deal with some of those. Now eventually, I think we're gonna have well, these 4 here. There'll be another 4 here, another 4 here, and then another 4 here. So eventually we'll have 16 plots, which is pretty cool. So this is our farm. This is how we do the farm thing. So yeah, I don't care. But anyway, I'm gonna find an inn and I'm gonna log out. Can I get rested experience here? Nope. There should be one nearby. And then I think I'm gonna turn it off for the night. Yeah, I think this is an inn here. Yeah. Alright, well thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you some other time, probably tomorrow night. Probably play some more. I kind of want to get this guy leveled up kind of quick. He's getting there. Level 35 would have been cool to get to today, but kind of getting tired. Can't put in the hours like I used to. I just lose interest. But it's fun doing it in little chunks and having you play along with me. So we'll catch you in the next one.